Hello everyone, Dr. James Marcum with another biblical prescription for life. I just want to thank you for sharing this message with so many people, sharing it around the world with your friends and neighbors, giving productive comments, liking it. I want to encourage you to go to our main website, heartwiseministries.org, and also you can subscribe to our newsletter. Today I'm going to talk to you about when modern medicine is a good thing. But before we do that, let me go to our biblical text today, our biblical prescription. That's Romans 1:16. For I am not ashamed of the gospel of Christ, for it is the power of God to salvation for everyone who believes, for the Jew first and also for the Greek. So, I don't know about you, but I don't want to be ashamed of the gospel. The gospel, the healing power of Christ that will heal us eternally if we believe in Him, if we abide in Him. Once we do this, this is the power that comes from God to heal everyone. So I want you to hold on to that, especially when times are tough, especially when you need some hope. So I wanted to talk to you about the place for modern medicine. So modern medicine is great at treating symptoms, really good at treating symptoms, not so good about healing forever, not so good about dealing with cause sometimes, but great in dealing with symptoms. So if someone has an acute need, I want to send them for modern medicine. If you can't see good, how about a pair of glasses? Have glaucoma? How about surgery for that? Can't hear? I want a hearing aids. Here, I'm on in. Here is a picture of a surgery, and in this surgery, they're removing an infectious vegetation on a heart valve. This is a great place for modern medicine. Here's a picture of an angiogram, a person having a heart attack. This is a great place for a stent. Here's a picture of a CAT scan showing a diagnosis. This is a great place for modern medicine, making a diagnosis so we know what to do. Here's a picture of the team putting in a valve from the groin. We have modern technology. We can do these things. When parts wear out, we can put in new valves. We can help arteries that are having a heart attack. If my heart's going too slow, I want a pacemaker. Keep me going. If I have dangerous heart rhythms, my heart's weak, I would sign up for a defibrillator. So there is a place for modern medicine out there to treat needs, to treat emergencies, to treat parts that are wearing out. But modern medicine doesn't heal eternally. How about AI? Well, there is a place for AI now, especially in helping us make diagnosis, looking at complex problems, coming up with a pathway plan. So there's a place for AI. How about genetics? CRISPR, it does gene editing, so we can change genes. We have the future to do that. So technology is moving forward. Also, for the early detection of cancer, so we can find out at an early stage. And if we can identify cancer and get it out at an early stage or do something about it, it's a great thing. Recently, in heart disease, we have coronary CTAs, another early detection of disease in the arteries that can give people a chance to understand that they have a need to do something prevention. And that might be lifestyle, that might be eating better, removing stressors, many ways to deal with acute needs. But I want to tell you today that the real healing comes from this text in Romans 1:16. For I'm not ashamed, the gospel of Christ, that's the power that God has given to this world to heal us. Salvation to heal those who believes. So that's where the real power is coming from. And I'm also convinced, the more I spend in the Word, that the Bible, the textbook for medicine, the textbook, the true north for all things, is far ahead of science and technology. So we can apply the truths in the Bible even though they haven't been fully explained by science and technology. We can also use this to judge whether science is good or not. So I hope this helps you out. So we use modern medicine for meeting needs, treating symptoms, parts that wear out, certain genetic conditions. So there is a place for modern medicine, but we have to know what it is. But for chronic disease, we want to depend on the truths of the Bible for lifestyle changes, for getting at the cause of the problem. So thank you for joining me for this biblical prescription for life. I'm going to be back yet real soon with another biblical prescription for life.